Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tony, and this is Tony Talks Cards. We're talking cards again, as we always do here on a Friday afternoon in Arizona. This video content is going to be inspired by my friend Aaron over at Value Vintage. He did a video recently comparing card designs and asked us as viewers to kind of rate them, which one we liked better or worse, based on different decades of issues of a player, a given player during that decade. So he went back to the 1900s, I think it was. I don't have cards back that old. But I do have one of each example of each Topps baseball and football card from the 1970s. So I thought, I collected a lot of 80s and 70s and still do football and baseball, and the designs are very different in a lot of those years. Some brighter, some duller, some kind of the same. So I want to show one card of each set, Topps baseball and football from each year. And if you're able to and motivated to, I'd love to have you leave a comment. Which design do you like based on each year? Ignoring the player, the grade, the condition of the card, just pure design, football, baseball, which one sticks out to you as the winner? And so I'd love to hear your comments and see maybe which ones have the most votes at the end of the day. So with that, we'll do 1970 to 1979. I'll start with the newest year first, and we'll work our way back from newest to oldest. So with that, we'll start with showing 1979 Topps, baseball and football. So first off, baseball, we have a Lou Brock, 1979, compared to Earl Campbell, 79 Topps football. This is Lou Brock's last playing days Topps base card, I believe it is, and then Earl Campbell's rookie card. So you can see what sticks out to you. Anything different? Maybe the same? Things you like, things you don't like about them. What do you think about it? The backs of the cards, more of a green color on the baseball and more of a yellow base color on the football. So ignoring player, which design would you pick if you had to pick one? That's 79. 78, one of my favorite players growing up, and because his name is a pretty nice name, Tony Dorsett of the Cowboys versus a 78 Topps Rod Carew. So what sticks out to you here? Similar colors, that kind of yellowish goldish color, but you've got the up and down of the Cowboys right there. You've got a straight up and down picture of Rod Carew there with a shield in the corner. You've got a football here with saying, running back designation. You've got, Carew with the All-Star shield in the corner right there too, and the script of the team name. So what do you like here, football or baseball? The backs of them, different colors. Green is the football color chosen that year for the background. And then we've got kind of an orange and blue with Mr. Carew. So there is 78. Tell me what you think. Moving up one year, 1977. We've got a couple Chicago players. Let me pull this one out here, sorry. First one is football. 1977 Topps. This is a Doug Plank. I believe this is his rookie card for the Bears. Again, you got kind of that swooshy flag banner in the top, and then the football showing him as a safety. You got the airbrushing going on, of course, like they did in the 70s and 80s with Topps football. And here's baseball. You've got a Bruce Sutter Hall of Fame rookie card. But again, ignore the player, ignore the team, ignore the grade. What do you think? What looks the same? What looks different? Kind of a similar yellow flag type thing on both baseball and football. One thing I noticed too just now, I think that, we have a lot of script signatures, right, on some of the baseball cards. I don't think football ever used a lot of facsimile signatures on their cards. Not sure why, but baseball certainly did for several years. So again, 77, baseball and football, what do you think? Similar, different? Which one do you like? Baseball this year now has the green background to it. We had football had green with Tony Dorsett the year after. And football has more of a kind of a pinkish, purplish, gray background there. So that is 77. 76, me being a Bears fan, I couldn't not show this card. I've showed this before a few times. It's a pretty well-loved, well-beat-up Walter Payton rookie card. the big football with the big bold team name at the bottom there. And then 76, baseball, you've got Billy Williams' last Topps Playing Days card. Again, what looks different? What looks the same? What sticks out to you? You've got a kind of a cartoon baseball player at the bottom corner there with Billy Williams. Very, kind of straight across lines at the bottom with his name and his team. And the football has more of course, a rounded football and a big bold football and a big bold team name down there. So again, some differences, but both have the white traditional border to them. What do you think looks better? Back to green on baseball. We were there in 77 as well. Green background for Billy Williams. And then our friend Walter, more of an orange blue background there too with a trivia question. So that is 76. 75 football. I've got a Bear player, Gary Huff, with a cool Soldier Field view in the background. They've got kind of a swooshy, banner flag thing at the bottom. And then 75 baseball, you've got Hank Aaron. So whether it's Hank Aaron or a common player, tons of bright colors with baseball in 75. You got the red, the yellow, the big block letters at the top. Very different looking card than 75 Topps football. So what do you think? Which one would you prefer? Back of the football were a lot of green in the 70s being used. And then just a lot of stats with Hank Aaron, given this was his second to last Topps card. So all of his stats showing up and taking up most of the room on the card. So that's 75. 74, more green. We liked green in the 70s. We've got our 74 Topps Reggie Jackson. And this is a 1974 Topps Billy Kilmer. What do you think? What sticks out to you? Ignoring the player, of course, different players here, different levels of playing careers. But what sticks out to you? What's different? What's unique? What do you like? What do you not like? On the 74 baseball, you've got kind of a symmetrical, like Oakland in the green and a A's in the green. You've got the name and position in opposite corners, right? Kind of cool looking there too. Nice big bright picture. And then this one, there's not a lot of action shots, but there are some in 74 football. This is a cool action shot of Billy Kilmer taking the ball behind center and rolling back to maybe do a screen pass or rolling out to make a pass downfield. So, and you've got the football goalpost kind of surrounding the player picture there. So kind of a cool design feature with football. So what do you think? What sticks out? We've got green background on baseball, and we've got kind of a goldish, grayish on football. 73, we'll go through these kind of quickly here too. You've got football. We'll start with Bobby Douglas. Kind of a basic picture with a little bit of a ribbon, multicolored ribbon on the side there. And 73 baseball, Rich Gossage. But ignoring that, what do you think? What sticks out to you on the design? What do you think? You've got that shadowy picture of the pitcher in the bottom corner. You've got kind of a rounded indentation there where that is, and more of a squarish, 90-degree angle on the football card there. So what do you think? Back of baseball, gold and gold and black. And then you've got red on football. What do you think? Baseball, 72, 3 more years to go. You've got the really bright and psychedelic and colorful 72 Topps baseball. This is the Fergie Jenkins right here. Big, bold, 3-dimensional type name at the top with some of the crazy colors at the top there, the yellow and the pink. And then football, a little more traditional. I mean, these cards came both in horizontal and vertical orientations, but again, this one is a Bears player, big, bold block letters on the side, semi-big picture there in the middle of the card, name at the bottom. Not quite as psychedelic as the baseball was in that year, but what do you think? Which one sticks out to you? The back of the baseball, more of an orangish, I guess, pinkish type of hue in the back. And then football, you've got kind of a green, blue, again, horizontal layout here as well. 2 more to go. 1971. This is get ready for the colors and the unique cards here. 71 Topps Baseball. We all know the black borders, you know, subject to chipping and wear. Pretty easy to see what's going on there. The only black border set of the 70s. We saw the non-white border set in 75 as well, compared to an even brighter football set. Football in 71 had blue borders for NFC teams, had red borders for AFC teams. And if you were an all-pro, I believe it was kind of a mixed red and blue, kind of half and half border. And again, you've got this cool cartoonish type character in the bottom, big colorful letters here saying Redskins. You've got Charlie Taylor, as compared to the, you know, still equally impressive, I think, black borders and just black card design of 71 Topps Baseball. So what do you think? Which one sticks out to you as being, what would you vote for number one? What would you like? 71 Baseball, we've got kind of a green background with an actual player picture. That's kind of cool. An actual real, again, black and white picture of the player. No cartoons on the back of that. Football, kind of a goldish black little cartoon statement on the top there as well. So which one do you like better there? And wrapping it up, last but not least, 1970. And I mentioned we'd had black borders in 71. We had multicolored borders in 75 for baseball. In 1970, we started the decade with kind of a grayish border, a 1970 Topps Baseball, Harmon Killebrew. So that is baseball, gray borders, pretty blocky, you know, squarish picture. And on 1970 football, you've got an oval picture with kind of a swooshy, you know, banner flag of some sort in a football in the corner there. So different shapes, you know, oval versus square. It's a white border here, but again, it's kind of a white border with kind of a brownish, kind of almost old-timey photo type look to this card in football. And then baseball, of course, we have more of a, you know, basic square picture, you know, top, you know, bold team name at the top there, script player name at the bottom. So what do you think? If you had to pick one, which one sticks out to you most as one you'd vote to vote yes for versus no for? The back of this, we've got kind of a yellowish bluish on the 70 Topps Baseball. And football, we have a new color, at least a bright color. We have this bright orange, kind of really bright orange on the back of 1970 Topps Football. So those are the 10 years. Those are 10 years of 1970s Topps Baseball and football. So I'd love for you, if you made it this far in the video, all 12 some minutes in, leave me a comment. I'd love to know which one of all those 10 years, you know, vote which one you like better. You know, 1970, I liked baseball better. 71, liked baseball. 72, liked football. Whatever you come up with, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if we get enough comments, I'd maybe tally them up and see if there's a winner we can declare based on those who comment on the post. So again, one last time, going in reverse order, I guess, oldest to newest. Again, voting, which one do you like best? 70, football or baseball? 1971. Baseball or football? 72, football or baseball? Ignoring the players, of course. They are Cubs in Chicago in this case, but that's who I had. But ignoring the players and teams, what do you like better? Which design? 73, again, football and baseball. 1974, Billy Kilmer, Reggie Jackson. Not the players are important, but again, that's who's on them. And what do you think about the design? 75, middle of the decade, baseball and football. 76, you know I've got to show that card, but again, ignoring the player, what do you think? Which design wins out? 77, which design would you pick? Which one would you vote yes on? 78, almost there, baseball and football, which design do you like best? And then 1979, which design sticks out? And if it's a tie, if you don't know, that's okay too. If you like both, or maybe you don't like both, you think they're both ugly, let me know that too. So again, looking forward to your comments. Thank you all again for your comments, your encouragement of my last video where I showed off my Ernie Banks rookie card pickup. Thank you for those who watched, commented. Really appreciate the shout outs and the love on that. So, but again, love to hear your comments on this. Let me know which one you think wins out each year, and I will be back with another video next week. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.